Oh, what's up, guys? I was just here making you the best vegetable platter you've ever seen in your life. We've got some sliced and diced cucumbers, some diced carrots, a nice weird-looking full lemon here. That probably is of no importance to the case, but we'll grab it again because we pressed the wrong button, and then we'll go touch the carrot because Cole likes to touch vegetables, I guess.
Doesn't look like anything.
Weird, I know, but people have different fetishes. Okay, so let's make our way through the kitchen. What do we got here? A glass. At least we know they did their dishes. That looks pretty clean. A window, more groceries. They are food people. Cupcakes. I want one of those. What does this note say? Don't forget Mom's birthday on the, what is that, 18th, 16th, I think? Apparently you don't like to read notes, Cole, but I thought that could have been important. More food there. A nice pie over here. What is going on with these people? Apparently they're incredibly hungry. Little girl, hang on. We'll be back in a second. More bananas, more food. My goodness. What's up with this? Her room. What we got here? Chocolates, of course. It's like a freaking bakery in their house. A violin. Anything with this violin? Cole, you want to play us a song? Alright, fine. Don't. Just thought maybe you'd like to. Nice bird above your bed. Nice window. What we got over here? Ooh, a pocketbook. We open it up?
Incidental.
Okay, Cole, fine. I wanted to read your diary. Just a quick peek, but if be a jerk about it, that's fine. Ugh. What do we got here? More shoes. Lots of shoes in this game. Looking at the bottom of shoes.
Work boots. Size 8.
More 8s. You know what my theory is? It's gonna be crazy, but I'm thinking that the killer goes and finds people, small men with similar sized feet. And I know that would take forever, like, to figure it out, but usually these people that commit, like crazy crimes, they're usually very intelligent, like genius, and they just have, like, a psycho part of their brain. So I'm guessing that he profiles people, and then, like, picks them as, like, you know, their wives as his victim to make it look like they did. I don't know. Could be crazy, but it's my current theory. What do we got here? Ring box. Open up. It's inside.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Yup. Although, if you were married and had kids, why would you have your wedding ring box? It's like, oh, there's my wedding ring box on my desk. Don't touch it. It's empty. Weird. What's inside the red box? DVDs? New releases?
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Alright, just an empty watch container, not like the red boxes I'm familiar with. Okay, so apparently that's everything. There's the clues found sign, note, whatever you want to call it. It's a tiny house, not a lot to explore, but they do have a nice clock. So I guess it's time to take a deep breath and go and talk to the young girl, which is a little bit nerve-wracking, but we'll get it done. Is this a banana book? What is that, a pie book? I have no idea. I don't even know what it says. Something, cooking. No, it says, like, something arts, household arts. Okay. Girl, what's up?
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Man, if I was that girl, I don't think I'd stop crying that easily just for some questions. I think I'd be, like, freaking out, running around, screaming and yelling. But, Michelle, you're brave. We'll ask you some questions. Tell us about your mother, where she was.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
I'd like to believe that you're telling the truth, but those shifty eyes and those pursed lips make me a little nervous. Tell us the truth, girl.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
All right. She's 15. She's the tiniest 15-year-old I've ever seen in my life. Tell us about your parents' marriage.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
More shifty eyes. Tell us the truth, please. We're trying to help you.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
There's the title of the case, the Golden Butterfly. We haven't seen that yet, though. Why is this girl? Why are we doubting her every time? Like, if I was being investigated, like, please, like, they're trying to help you, girl. Answer them. Be honest. I'd be like, dude, let me tell you everything, please, once you can help me out. Apparently, Michelle doesn't think along those same lines. Tell us about the missing jewelry.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Except you have shifty eyes, and you just told us she always wore a golden butterfly. And I don't think that qualifies as a ring or a watch. So I'm going to say, I'm on a roll here with this game, so we're going to go on a gamble and say she's lying, because she looks extra nervous right now.
Why don't you tell the truth, Michelle? Something really bugs you about your mother's jewelry.
You really are horrible, you know that? What makes you think that?
How about the butterfly brooch that you're not telling us about?
Mother spent all her time fussing over herself. There wasn't much time left for me and Daddy.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Okay, so one, I don't understand how that was wrong about the girl. She looks shifty, and she didn't tell us about the pin, the butterfly thing. So what the heck, what gives about that? That's an error in L.A. Noire, I say. This guy looks a lot like the guy from Heroes, the cop. The TV show Heroes, Greg Grunberg, or Greg Gunberg, whatever that guy's name is. Tell me if you think I'm crazy, but I think that he looks a lot like him. Tell us about where you were, sir.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
No, that's an absolute lie, because, we don't have anything to prove it. Yeah. And you weren't home, so you're lying.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Yeah, because, your girl said you went to pick her up, jerk.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Check. Tell us about the violence in your house.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
I think that's a lie. Do we have anything about violence? Or, I don't know. Yeah, oh, we have the brooch. We're going to accuse you of lying. Tell us about the brooch, man.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Yeah, I do. Tell us about the brooch you bought her after you smacked her in the face.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Check again. All right, what about the footprints?
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
You think? How do you not know your own shoe, jerk?
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe my theory's wrong. Maybe these guys all are the ones killing their wives, even though that makes no sense.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Last one, 3 for 3 so far.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Like, that's true, but I don't know if he's telling us everything. So I'm going to use an intuition point here, guys. Because, I don't know. I think it's a good one. Oh, great. Thanks for removing the lie. That's true, but... it doesn't give us much info. He looks really nervous right about now. But I think that's the truth. My gut says that he's not telling the truth, but the evidence says he is telling the truth because she... That's true. We'll go with truth.
Was your wife unreliable?
No.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Magic women, let's talk to you across the street. Thank you for waving. Oh my god, I thought he was telling the truth. That was a true thing. I guess we could have doubted and pressed for more info, but... Oh well, when I doubted the girl, it was wrong, so I was trying to change my tune. Guess it didn't work out so well.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Hello, we're gonna take you into custody, you jerk. Hugo Mueller, get back here.
Step away from the incinerator.
On the chase, on the move. Okay, we won't shoot him. Although I'd like to fire a warning shot if possible. It's not gonna let me. I want to tackle him. Tap A. Good dive. Trying to burn his shoes, I guess.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
Uh-oh.
I can explain the blood.
Tell us.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home, and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield, and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Aw, we should stay with the
We
girl.
ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the
I feel
kid.
bad. Feel real bad. Let's make a call and see if we
Did you
can
read about the woman
get someone
stabbed
down here.
in front of the car? That's the cop that caught her.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
No, I wanted help for the girl, not for the stupid school location, but whatever, we'll settle. I guess. And guys, we're going to wrap the episode up here as we make our way to the school to investigate further Hugo's craze. He seems like he's the killer now. I'm really confused. So hopefully next time we will be illuminated. And hopefully until next time, you'll have a fantastic day. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button if you'd be so kind. And until next time, guys and girls, we will see you later.